Get that on there. Stop my camera for 2 ticks. Oh, where's my thing gone? No, where is that one? Upload image. Go back to that one. Hey, come on, people talk. I can see you watching me. Well, you're watching Father Christmas at the moment. UK coin on. Good afternoon, evening, whatever you want to call it. I am going to come on. I'm just literally making a cup of tea. Coin searcher, good afternoon, mate. Sorry about that mess up just now. But we're all sorted now and we should be good to go from now on. We're just going to have a bit of fun. I'm only going to be on for about an hour, hour and a half, and we'll just have a bit of fun. Get it back to where we should be, which is talking about coins. I'll throw you some stupid offers and some stupid deals. And we'll take it from there, really. Then you've got, I think the Scots coming on at 8 until 10. And then from 10 o'clock onwards, you've got, hopefully from 10, it might be 11, but you'll have Matt from Coins and More will be coming on. Oh, let me sitting down. Right. Nanny Sue, hello. David, hello. Judith, hello. Was just about to say, where was Father Christmas? And there he was. Yeah, I'd rather not discuss it on here, Coin Searcher, but it's all sorted now. I know that's not much consolation for you for the past 3 days, but hopefully the wrong button. There we go. Right. What do I do? I need to turn my telly off. I'm really upset about that, actually. Oh. I put the football on to watch the football and chill out this afternoon, and I haven't seen any of it, and it finished 3-3, so I'm really gutted about that. Louis, you, obviously, because I can't see it on here, are you a mod? I'm guessing you are. Because if you are, I'm going to really make you work now. Yeah, I know what that says, but oh, that's why I pressed the wrong button. That's why. I'm going to make you work. I'm only going to be on for about an hour, so you can do some work for an hour. Let's see that. There we go. That's better. I'm here to stay too. Good, you're going nowhere. I'm really good, Andrew Keeper. How many have we got? We've got 14 of you in there. Right, come on then, let's crack on and let's do some really stupid stuff now. Okay, before we do any stupid stuff, I'm going to tell you about the Christmas tree raffle that Lou's pounced on me. I think there was around about 50 tickets left on that. Sorry, Jane, I did see you say hello. I didn't ignore you. I just forgot to say it. So hello. So the Christmas tree raffle, yeah. Raising funds for Donna's Dream House for terminally ill kids in Blackpool. So really, really good organisation. £5 a ticket, and there are some absolutely incredible prizes up for that. You can only win one prize, but let's try and really push this and really get this sold out before Christmas, so that we can do a nice handover to them. 500 quid to a charity like that's going to mean a lot for them to get right, before Christmas. Okay, I didn't know that. That's quite interesting. So yeah, so we're going to really push that this week and try and get that sold out as quick as we can. So we're up to 15. Okay, right. We're going to do some really mad crap now. I'm getting a 1938. Yeah, nice one. 1935 even. We haven't had any auctions or anything like that for ages, have we? So I'll give you a list. I'll give you a list of 5 coins. Let's make Lou work for some money. And you tell me which coin you want to go up for an auction. And it will be a straight cash auction. None of the pennies or anything like that. And that's purely because we're so close to the 5Ks anyway. You're going to be getting your 10p auctions on that in a minute, as soon as we hit the 5K. And then the 1st of December, you get your penny auctions. So let's nick some cash out your pockets. You will be now, Lou, so stop moaning. As of this week, you will be. Right, so the 5 coins, obviously you can only pick one of them. And they are all packaged coins. So the first one you can have for an auction is Frankenstein. The second one is Stephen Hawkins. Third one will be Gruffalo. Excuse me. Oh. Fourth one's Peter Wedgwood, Peter Rabbit, and the fifth one is Wedgwood. So come on and tell me, right, we got one here for Stephen Hawking. Have we got anybody else that wants to bid on Stephen Hawkins? Oh, look at that. Mention auctions and we've shot up. I appreciate the message you've just sent me. I've literally only come on until 8 o'clock, and I'll reply to your message at 8 o'clock if that's okay. Okay, we got 3 up for Stephen Hawkins. So we'll start you off with Stephen Hawkins then. I don't want, bless you. I'm not interested in starting you off with any opening bids. But as soon as the first bid for Stephen Hawkins comes in, then Lou will start you on a countdown, straight from 20 down to 10. No, straight from 20 down to 1. And as soon as it ends, whoever's got the highest bid in at that point is the winner of it. So Judith is straight in with £10 for Judith. Is that for Stephen Hawkins, Judith? I'd be very happy if it is. The metal detecting, you need to be a customer. Don't bid it if you're not. Who is that? Metal detecting, yeah. Judith, okay, so Judith's in with the bid of £10 for Stephen Hawkins. There were 3 of you that wanted this. So come on, let's get some more bids going. And if I think you've done a good enough job on this one, then I'll put up one of the other ones. And you'll see with me, I don't work the same as the other CJs. They give you a minimum starting bid. I won't do that. I'll start you off from £1 starting bid. And as soon as it gets down to the last 4 or 5 seconds, I stop telling you who's got the leading bid because I don't want it to influence anybody trying to come in and sneak it. So we're on £10 at the moment with Judith. If you can refrain from putting comments into the stream, mental detectives, unless you're bidding on the coin, it just keeps the stream clean and easy for us to see who is actually bidding on the coin. So I'd appreciate that. By all means, as soon as it's over and done with, then jump back on, mate, and chat all you want. Right, so coin search is coming with £11, and now I'll shut up because Lou's down to 6 seconds or 6 countdown. So I don't want to influence it. down to the last 4, 3 going once, 2 going twice. And sold to Judith at that £12. Congratulations, Judith. Where are we? I don't have to explain it to you how we work these, do we? Brilliant, thank you, Lee. You're aware of how you do the admin payments, aren't you, Judith? I'm assuming that Lou's got it down as Judith. I think she has. Well done, Judith. Judith, yeah, everybody's saying Judith, so good. I'll do one of the other coins. I won't do it as the same coin, Judith. So if you're planning on bidding on any other coins, then Judith, I did tell you not to bid. Who? Oh, right, I'm with you. Yeah, sorry, I've caught up with you now. Oh, sorry, you need me to explain. Sorry. So you just go onto the admin listing on the site. If I get my tablet, I can even show you it on there. No, because that's the wrong tablet. Oh, just give me 1 second. It's in the bedroom still. Okay, so if you go, I think, have I got it open? Yeah, I've still got it open there. So on the website, if you go, I think it's that one, is it? Yeah, on the left-hand side, if you go to upgrades, and then the very first thing that you see is admin payment. Only, what is it? Money owed and listings do not buy unless instructed to do so. If you click on that one, let me just come here so I'm not. If you literally just give me 2 seconds, I'll actually get it on here. And I can literally walk you through it, which will be good because then for any new people here, they'll know how to do it as well. For any new people that are here, if you're not a member of the site, just go to the greatbritishcoinhunt.com, spend a minimum of £5 and enter the code FIVER and you'll get £5 discount. So if you, make sure you can see it. So that's the website. Where are we? Upgrades. And the first one that you see, the British logo, you click on that. So it shows up as being £1. You just click on that and then go to basket. On here, what did you get it for? It was £12, wasn't it? So you change the quantity to 12. Oh, I've gone backwards, sorry. You change the quantity to 12 and in the comment box, just write raffle and then just pay for it. And then it will send you an email confirmation to say that you've done that. And if you tell me what the order number is, when I send it over to them in the morning, with the order number, it'll just make it easier for them. So if you understand that, Judith, just let me know. And then we can crack on and give you something else. I'm not going to be silly and hound you every 5 minutes with an auction, but we will do 1 or 2 other ones. would you like a friend on there? Yes, Coin Searcher, you're more than welcome to hop on here. I know we can trust you. So, yeah, you're more than welcome to hop up. Yeah, if you just let me know, Jude, if when it gives you the email confirmation on the order, and then I'll write that down on here. And we can crack on. Oh, you posted? Oh, the link for the admin listing. Thank you. I thought you meant you posted the link for the StreamYard. I was going to say, how have you got the link for that? I've only just got it. Told you I'm not with it today. It's been a long day. Oh. So what was Hannah showing everybody? Was she showing everybody 50p's? I don't even know. Do I even took no rum tonight. Absolutely not. Having said that, when I come off here at 8 o'clock, I am off to talk to somebody else. And there's every chance that she'll be talking me into having a drink. So, although I say no at the moment, that could all change. Good evening, Jamie. Good to see you, mate.
I know you need to. Hello.
Good to see you, buddy. Oh, to hear
Yeah.
you. So I did take my Jane Austen and the out and put them into my album this morning. I've got a load more on order, so hopefully that's going to start filling up.
Where did you get them from? Did you just get them
From the Great British Coin Hunt.
Yeah,
I get all of mine from there.
fair enough. Makes sense.
So, Jamie, is your wife in here as well? Is your wife Jane? Or am I just putting two and two together and getting about 10? I wasn't sure if it was your wife or not. So, Lou, you're going to be coming on and streaming next week. Is Emily going to be coming on with you? I just wondered because obviously it's not a common name, is it? So I'll just put two and two together. I'm going to show you these just because Emily likes these. Louise didn't get any. Louise' parcel that she got this week was just a bit of packaging she got from me. She'll make a cameo. Awesome. And don't you be mean on her either. So I sent these, well, not these off here because these are at my house. And these have unfortunately sold out on the website now. There were only 100 sets available and they sold out pretty much straight away.
Was it the set of 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was 100 there. I bought 2. I was sneaky. Ian had told me that they were back in stock and to let everybody know. But I didn't. I went and bought myself 2 sets first before I told anyone. But then by the time I went back to get the 3rd set, only about a day or 2 later, they had all sold out.
Yeah.
But I didn't send them to Lou. I sent a set to Emily instead. Because Emily's nicer than Lou. but I won't say that out loud. The penguins are lovely coins. I got mine in the week. They are really nice. Can't beat the penguins, plain or coloured. Yeah. So the primates that you've got coming, Jamie, is that the coloured set? Find them. You don't give me you got nothing, Lou. You did get something sent to you this week, so don't be giving it all that I got nothing. Oh God, you know what? I've just gone and seen again, don't you? The one coin I tried to avoid.
Do you do any coins, or do you restrict yourself to like territories in the UK?
It was just
everyone.
it was just UK and the odd territory. But the more and more I'm sort of looking at the territories, I do like them a lot. So yeah, sort of getting more and more of them. A tatty piece of card. You asked for a tatty piece of card, Lou. Sorry, that's an important message that has to be answered, but it will only take me 2 seconds.
So does everyone like the coloured coins, or do they like just the normal standard coins, guys? Personally, I'm not really bothered because I like the coloured ones, like on the silver proof, but if they're like the Panto ones or anything like that, I'm not really bothered. No, you can't beat Isle of Man or Gibraltar coins either, to be honest.
Who was it, Lou? You might remember. Was it Steve?
Yep.
I don't know if you were there. Was it Steve Fraser that was saying to us the other day that he's heard? I'm sure he said the Channel Islands. The Channel Islands are going to be stopping doing their own coins. It was no longer viable because of their population, so they were just going to go straight to UK coins. That'd be gutting if they do that. So this was the primate set that Jamie's just bought as well, and these are gorgeous. I think this was the first coloured ones I bought. Oh, you don't know? Yeah, I thought. Can you ask Emily, because she's got a better knowledge than you? I'm trying to get it. Yeah, that's a nice one. I won't say what that sounded like.
That was just right. I've got my phone on a metal piece, like with a screw bolt in it, and I was trying to move it. That's what I was doing.
So they are really, really nice.
I'm on a Facebook page, and someone were asking how to remove the coloured, and everyone was sarcasm. Oh, I can't bloody say it, but oh well. They were trying to say that you should have just bought the normal ones rather than the coloured.
Steve Fraser puts the stickers onto them on some of his coins that he sells. Brilliant. You're an absolute diamond, Judith. That'll just mean that I can get it sent out for you. Hopefully, they'll send it out straight away for you tomorrow.
Well, the coloured stickers only cost like 10 pence a piece if you buy them in bulk. So, and then you sell if you like buy a coin for maybe 60, 70 pence, and then put a sticker on it, and then it's worth like maybe £2.50 or £3.
Yeah.
Some like average collector wants it.
I think it was with Steve's. He was doing it with Peter Rabbits that he was selling, and he had.
What year?
I can't remember which one it was. Oh, come on, what's the film? Superhero film that's recently come out, the second one. Oh, it'll come to me in a minute.
Marvel? Or is it another?
Little red character.
Ant-Man.
No, not Ant-Man. It'll come to me in a minute.
I should know this. I'm a bloody geek.
Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Yes, I know Marvel, but what Marvel? Name of the film. I think
Like,
it's the second instalment of the film.
second instant?
I want to say Red, but I'm sure it's not Red something. Oh, that's going to Deadpool. There we go, Deadpool. Thank you, Cal.
Oh yeah, everyone's putting stickers on. Like they're all doing it, aren't they? To be
Yes,
honest.
Steve was doing that with any that he was selling. Any Peter Rabbits, he was putting the Deadpool stickers on them. So do you know if there's any truth in that then, Marie? Because that would be a real shame if the Channel Islands stopped doing their coins. That will be a real shame because they've got some lovely coins. There we go, Deadpool 2016. Yeah, I knew it was something like that.
Well, the 2016 have a massive number of Peter Rabbits, so a bit them with the Deadpool stickers on won't go amiss.
Okay, I'll show you another one now that was
No,
coloured.
imagine if somebody put a sticker on a Kew Gardens.
I suppose the good thing is that you can take them off. Let's see, I've got the banner.
Yeah, with glue residue on them.
Yeah.
And then, because the glue is acid, it probably will cause turning. And then that's just annoying.
Welcome, Tracy. Nice of you to join us.
Welcome.
I get told off again now. You watch. So, Louise's partner Emily sends me. I can't even remember what I've done. I've done something, and Louise said to her, "Go and pick a coin and send to Warren." So this is the one that Emily picked out to send to me. Trying to get it focused.
It looks like an American coin, or is it UK?
No, it is American. 1 ounce of fine silver.
Yeah.
And coloured on the back there.
I've got the coloured ones of the UK ones.
It is, yeah, I love that. It's stunning. But that wasn't Louise that sent that. That was definitely Emily. And yeah, it's come with certificate of authenticity and everything with it. So proper chuffed to that. Really nice. Good evening, Will. Good to see you. I'm not going to be here for long. I'm only here for about an hour, and then. Oh, I know what it was for because I sent you that other coin, wasn't it? Yeah, so that's what that was for. So Tracy, are you already a customer of the Great British Coin Hunt, or is this your first time all completely in joining us? Why are we going to do there? What are we? Let's do 7 o'clock. We're not going to hammer it, but we'll put some more up. Trouble is, I've now lost where I wrote the list down, which is just half a course for me. Oh, there we are.
If you're a new customer, use the if you put something in your like cash out thing in your basket, more than a £5, it doesn't include the shipping costs. The shipping costs are added on, and if you put the £5 discount into the thing, it's all in capitals, isn't it? Like
it's meant to be only the F is in capital, but apparently people have been saying it works in all variations.
I think the chain, because when we was doing the Gruffalo and we had to become a thing, everyone were moaning that like saying that it wouldn't work, so they had to change the like what it would work on. Because mine won't work at all, even if I put it in right.
Sorry, I've just had a message from the boss and he's offered to do something pretty special. So I just need to clarify something on him. So just wait for him to get back on that.
I've got these.
If you just bear with me 2 seconds, Ian's offered us something that I'll put to you all in a second. That is something quite special.
They're all beautiful coins. They're all gold plated.
Okay, fair enough, Ian. Okay. Oh God, I can't. That doesn't even make sense. I've just written a message that makes no sense at all.
Well, mine didn't make any sense too, so
Right, let me just get the listing up on the website and I'm going to explain this to you now. What is your picture? Is it binoculars? They can't quite. Oh, let me take that banner down and they'll be able to see it.
It's trying to become binoculars. Right, my printer doesn't allow me to print off my phone, so.
It's all right. I'm laughing at. No, I literally. I was laughing at a message that pops up on my screen. I'm sorry. It just tickled me. Right. Okay. This is a raffle that I'm going to put up for you. And I'm going to blow you away now because it's a pretty special raffle.
Can I take part in it?
I will let you decide whether you want points or cash. So you can use either points or cash for this. But it's right. So we can put you up. It doesn't say all the details on there, but I can remember a lot of it anyway. So that was a waste of time you going there. I've got no idea what you're talking about, Shin Shan TM. Okay, sorry if I haven't said hello to everybody that's just joined. So what you can have for auction now, and bearing in mind no minimum starting bid. So this is going to be something special for you.
1 pence.
No, denominations of pound or it's either cash or points. So I'll explain what it is first, then you tell me what you want to bid in. And we'll go with the majority. So it's a mystery parcel worth over £725. So it's a mystery parcel containing £725 worth of stuff. And as always, with all of the mystery parcels, it's a combination of packaged coins, circulated coins, uncirculated coins, prints.
Is this the same as the raffle going on right now with the 100?
Same as the raffle. And I'm even going to go out. I'm even going to put my neck on the line here and probably get shot for it. So it's 725 quid that's valued at. When we first put this up on the site to encourage more people, there's only 8 of these available. It is exactly the same as the raffle nanny. But when we first put it up to encourage people, and it did work, they bought them, and so there's only 1 or 2 of these left. I'm gonna risk my job, I guess, and do the same as we did with that. And I'm gonna throw in the Gruffalo with the COA and the choice of your stamp. So that's also on the site at, what's that on there for now? £49.95. And I'll
get a different one if I win.
You can pick any letter that you want.
Yeah.
But coin-wise, no, just the Gruffalo, because that's the one that's going in circulation. So that then puts you up to a valuation of over, God, my maths is poor, over £775 in total. So you tell me what you want to bid in, or if you're interested in bidding on it. If you want to bid in cash or in points, you can have either. But obviously, I can't let you bid on both. I can't have somebody bidding 20 quid and somebody bidding 30 points because it's just confusing. If you're interested in that auction, let me know what you want to bid in. And it will be done exactly the same as any other auction. First bid will start, okay, everybody's going for cash. All right, I know I've said that I won't ask you for a minimum bid, but I really don't think I'm asking you for much. The first person that puts a £10 bid down, then Lou will start you down on a countdown. I would have done popcorn, but the first I've seen is about 5 people saying cash. So we go.
It just won't be fair, to be honest.
So the first person that puts a £10 bid and Lou will start a countdown. And it's just the same rules as before. Straight countdown. Okay, Will come in with 10, Nanny's gone straight over the top, it's 20. Bearing in mind, this is valued now at over 775 quid now. And it's only at a £20 bid. So I might not be streaming again. Because I think we're hoping for a bit more than that. Okay, Liam, I've got in at 40 quid. So again, not even 10% of what the value of it is. You're laughing at popcorn. I was being quite serious. Oh, there we go. Popcorn's coming with 50. We're pushing close to 10% now. And we're down to the last 13, 12, it's £60 I've got now with Liam. We're getting close to 10%. We're getting there.
Come on, guys.
It's still an absolute steal. If this doesn't go for £100, I could be in some serious trouble. And when it gets down to the last 6 or 7 seconds, I will not. Then thank you, Andrew. 75. So what are we? We're just 10%. Well, just under 10% now. At £75. Living on the edge, mate. Liam's coming in with an £80.
Mary says, but £12.
No, we're up to £80 at the moment with Liam, and I'll shut up now because losing to the last 5 seconds, and we don't talk about who's leading the bids. With 3 going once. You need to get a bid in fast if you want this. Okay, going twice.
Nanny says 90.
Yeah, no, you're not allowed to tell
that.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, God.
No, it's fine. It's all right. Okay. The reason that when it gets down to the last couple of seconds, the reasons we don't say it, who's got the bid, is purely we don't want to be the way I've always done it when I'm doing the bids, the countdown. And when I get to the last 3 seconds, I don't look at the screen. So you can't be accused of influencing who has won that. So that's why we don't say it out loud. Oh, can I just confirm then with you, Louise? Because between your 2 and 1, I've got Liam with a £100 bid, and then Nanny C with a 95. So if you just confirm that with me. It goes on whatever Lou's got on her screen, but I just need her to check that for me. If she says that she's got, didn't Liam get that? Okay, thank you, Nanny. That's what I've got on my screen, but it's always done on the mod that's counting it down. So if Lou can just double check that. Between your 2 and 1, I had Liam at £100.
I did as well.
Hold on, I've just had a picture come through from Louise. So we'll check it and see what she says. No, not in there, you won't. Not in there, you won't. In there, we find it. It's purely because you get lag on some of them. Yeah, so you've got Liam on there, Lou. So I need to turn my thing down, don't I? So this was Louise's. Hopefully you can see Liam with £100, and then Nanny came in just after with 95. And that's what Lou saw on her screen. I think that's a fair way. So I will award that to Liam. Unlucky. Yeah, updated. Thank you. That's all I was saying, Lou. I wasn't questioning you. I was just asking if you had seen it. And then everybody else said it, so it was all right. Liam, you know how to do the payments, don't you, Liam? I don't have to talk you through them. If you can just come back with the order number, it will just speed it all up for me when I send it through. Oh, don't sit there tempted, Tracy. Especially when it's something like that, because there are only a limited number of those. If there are enough people willing to do it, I'll do you another one for points, but only if there's enough people to do it. It's not worth me doing it if it's going to go for, 30 quid's worth of points. That's me as well, Nanny. I always get my raffle tickets on them big ones because they are worth it. And who did that go to? It was 100 quid, wasn't it? It went for.
Yeah.
And Liam, that was it. I knew the name there somewhere.
At least you won't get shouted at now.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I wouldn't like to bet my life on it, but
no, but Ian says on his raffle it says that he can buy one out for like £295.
Yeah.
So he's losing money in that anyway. So I don't know how.
If you work it out on the raffle alone for that one, it's £725 valuation, and the raffle is only makes to £495. So he's losing out on that about 250 quid. So we've just lost him a little bit more. The other thing Ian's asked me to mention, obviously, if you've all been following us, you'll have known that a lot of stuff's gone on. So we've had an awful lot. If you leave bids till the last minute, you're going to wait a few minutes for my chat. No, it's absolutely fine, Lou. So I wasn't questioning you at all, because I know we've had it before where it's shown up on different people's streams as different people that have won it. I think we had one the other day, didn't we, when you did a giveaway and I won it. It had come up on different streams about who had commented and that kind of stuff. So that's why whenever I do them, I always say that the moderator that's running it at the time is final say on what they have on their screen. So I think it was fair play to you that you sent me a picture and we could see it and show everybody it there as well. Because it could have gone the other way and it could have been none even 95. So the other thing that Ian asked, go on, sorry, go on.
Can you give me 5 minutes? I'm just going to go make myself some juice.
Yeah, not a problem, buddy. I'll just pop you down for a minute. I hate being that close, but when there's only one of you, you can't move yourself about. Oh, God, I do need a shave and some sleep. My eyes are terrible, aren't they? Yeah, that's really, I appreciate that, Lou. I don't know why we've never thought about doing it like that before, but it's definitely the best way to do. Where are we? Right, so the other thing Ian asked me to mention was the Gruffalo. They are still available on the site to purchase with the ephemera and choice of letter and everything else on that. Yes, the prices have gone up to, I think it's $49.95. Yeah. A circulated condition, Gruffalo with COA, and you choose the letter of the stamp. For those of you that haven't seen them yet, that's the new certificates. So they're much better than the ones that were given out for the for the Peter Rabbit. These are nice ones. Not that they weren't, but you know what I mean. These look more professional. You get your packaging at the back, and trust me, I have seen enough of their packaging to last me a lifetime. So they're available where you can pick one of the letters from the TGBCH. But as I say, they are. Actually, I'm not going to know when he comes back, am I? Because he's just this picture there. So he'll have to come back. That's better. Yeah, got you back, mate.
Yeah.
So that's the same as anything else. Any of the circulated coins, you can go on and have a look at them now with the COAs, or just coins that are planned for circulation. What happens with them is that at the moment they'll be on the site at round about $24.95, round about that mark for a 50p coin. And I think the £2 coins are about £30 with the COA and you know, the choice of letter, etc. Everybody should be buying into that right at that very beginning stage, because the second that coin gets released into circulation, it doubles in price on the website.
Right. I was looking for a whole set, and it was going to cost me like 100 and something.
Yeah.
And now it's like £49, £49.99 or 95 each coin. Now I was like, oh, and
Yeah,
guess
so
who's not getting that coins?
Yeah, 250 quid now. So it's a huge difference. They are still available on the site, and you can use your points to purchase them as well. So now is the time to get them. Or if you're still waiting and you want the Gruffalos, now's the time to get them. Because I'm not sure, but the Gruffalos will be limited in numbers, obviously, as to how many are actually. Oh, there was only 150 of each letter available. So 750 gets released in circulation. 750 get sold. 75 of them go to the volunteers, because every volunteer that puts them in circulation gets a coin and a COA for their personal use. And then 175 go to Ian and the staff, etc., for giveaways. So you are limited with how many there are of each stamp. And when they sell out on that stamp, you won't be able to get it again. So now is the best time, if you're still, I know it's still a lot of money at 50 quid, but you had the option of getting it incredibly cheap, because even when that one first went up, if I can find where I put them now, when that first went onto the website, it was with so many extras. Yeah, it just makes it a little bit easier if you've got the order number, please, Liam. So when I send it through, it gets dealt with a lot quicker. If they've got an order number, I can't find it, but it came with like a sheet of coins. I think there was about an extra 75 coins it came with. Bumper stickers, prints. There was loads of stuff that it came with. But the second that went into circulation, all of those got dropped, and it was only the coin that you can get. So if you're still thinking about doing it, I wouldn't think too much longer before you actually go ahead and do that. Thank you, Liam. I've got that, mate. Thank you very much. I will send that first thing tomorrow actually I won't. I'll send it in when I've finished on here for you. Yeah.
Do you know the raffle?
With
the so there's a raffle with five. The five.
The 5 Grottos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there only one winner, or how many winners are there?
Only one.
Only one.
Yeah. The only raffle that has got more than one winner is the Christmas one. And again, if you work that out, so you're getting 250 quid's worth of coins for what is the price of a ticket? £3 a ticket. And again, on all of the raffles, apart from the Christmas ones, what is it? It's the Christmas one. There's another raffle for the £250. Of sealed bags of Paddington at the Palace, I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
That one and that's the point. I knew I was looking for something. Oh, go away. Okay, that's really freaky. Why have I got that there?
On the Great Britain Coin Hunt, you can actually get packs quite cheap. Cheaper than usual.
That's really freaky. Okay, so doesn't matter. That's down. That's something different. What I meant to talk about, I haven't actually got. I was looking for an invoice from the Great British Coin Hunt, but I threw them all away yesterday. We give you from time to time the voucher codes, and the new customers can use the Fiver code as well. How many of you are aware that on your invoice there is a code on there for a further 25% off?
I didn't know that. I think I've thrown mine away, to be honest.
When you get your invoice come through, if you look at it, where it gives you a listing of everything that's on it, I can't remember off the top of my head what it is, but if you look in the bottom, and admittedly, I need a microscope. I need a magnifying glass to read mine, but that's more because my eyes are terrible. There is a 25% voucher code for everybody on there. You can only use it once, but there is one there. If anybody's got a invoice at hand, can you have a look and see what the voucher code is?
I'll try to find mine.
I know I've got one somewhere, but I just can't think where I've put it. Oh, here we go. There we go. I knew I had one. So this is what your invoices look like. Okay. So it tells you everything that you've ordered. The section you're looking for. Let me see if I can get me up bigger. Okay. There's my magnifying glass. And if you'll see it there, as a welcome gift, a whopping 25% off, and use the voucher code. what is that? New customer, is it? New member. So you got 20 of you there. Most of you are customers. How many of you have used new member to get a further 25% off? And that's available to everybody to use. There's no expiry date on it. Oh, look, you're all popping up with new member now. Yes, I saw that, but it says new members. And because I've been a member for a while, I didn't want to take the mickey. I have never used it, though. Well, and even though that you've never used it, Nanny, you are entitled to use that. Same with you, Will and Judith. Every invoice that you get comes through will tell you that code on it. If you've never used it, use it on your next purchase, and you will get 25% off. It's created for everybody to use it one time. Look, I can't believe how many of you have not used that code.
Is it on this one?
Yeah, it should be on every invoice. That's what your invoice looks like. And it's this section down the bottom here that you're looking for.
I think I threw it away, to be honest.
Loads of people haven't used it. What was it? Me, no, and Nanny. Oh, right, okay. Didn't know it existed. Mind you, it took me ages to use a Fiverr. I think I was the same. I've never used Fiverr. Well, see, the Fiverr and the new member. Good evening, by the way, Scott and Sue. I did see you there, but I just didn't say hello. I was being rude, really. They're created for everybody to use once, so it doesn't matter if you've been a member for 5 years or you've been a member for 5 days. That voucher code, both Fiverr and new member, is available for every customer to use once. And to my knowledge, there are no expiry dates on it. There's nowhere that it says it's an expiry date. So jot that down. New member, it's capital N and a capital M. Jot that down and leave it somewhere handy. And the next time you're placing an order, you can use them.
This is what coin I got.
That's nice.
It was uncirculated. That's where it's at on the thing.
It does look good condition.
It does, doesn't it? To be honest.
Oh, would you absolute sorry. It's nothing to do with thingy. Bless you. I do use the £3 ones I didn't use before. Again, I tell everybody to still use them because they're still active. What does it say on the invoice, Will? It doesn't. There's no mention of it at all being an expiry date on it. It's just a code, a voucher for 25% off that is available to every customer. Type it exactly as it is, just without the speech marks. On the coin, sorry. What does it say on the coin? I thought Will was interested in 25% off. He's only interested in...
Right. The things which I have there before promised, I will perform and keep, so help me God.
That's fair enough. What was that? Isle of Man, was it?
Yes, Isle of Man.
Is that one of the Coronation Street? Coronation set.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's been a really long day. Coronation.
If you try and buy these online, they're about £6 each for like each of the coins. And on the Great British Coin Hunt. If you use the fiver code, if you're a new customer,
Are they on,
you can.
they're on the British Coin Hunt's website?
Yeah, you can get it for £1.95. What
Whereabouts?
I got it for.
Oh, under Isle of Man, I guess.
If you go into territories
Yeah.
and type in 50p or Isle of Man.
Yeah, Isle of Man. Oh well, it's funny because I was buying a load the other day, and from territories, and I haven't seen that one before.
It was ages ago. I think it was like 2 months ago when I bought this.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah, yeah, £6.76. But obviously,
But
if
when you use the
you use the voucher code, yeah, the things which I have here before promised I will perform and keep. So help me God. Well, that's going straight into my basket.
can you just look? Can you just look at private chat?
Yep, sorry. Yep, not a problem, mate.
Yeah, thanks.
Just message there again when you're ready.
Yeah.
So for anybody that was interested in that, I'll pop you up the link for that one. Yeah, it's not the set, unfortunately. It's just a single coin. Oh, is that the ones you showed me on eBay, Lee? Wow, I've written that down, haven't I? Yeah. So, do you know what my brain's like? It goes in one, and it doesn't sit in my brain very often, and stay there. Even if I write it down, I swear that somebody comes in overnight and turns all the pages on my notepads. I got the full set, not from Ian, unfortunately, but have the full coronation and wedding. Awesome. I am going to have a look and see which ones. But I don't know. I've got to try and be a bit careful this week. Right. Sorry, I've got to respond. See, and surprisingly, Lou, this isn't you. This is the sort of thing that people send me, right? Lou sends me pictures every day of how much food she's eating and all this. So this is what I have to put up with, people sending me messages. So somebody else sending me a lovely lovely Sunday roast, because they know that I'm sat here and can't do anything. No, it wasn't Polly, actually. God. Did I not tell you the story about Polly and cheese on toast? It was a funny story. You'd remember it if I told you. She was expecting me to tell you about it yesterday when she was on stream. But I said no, I wouldn't do it to her. I'd wait until she was a bit more comfortable. Oh, I think I've just fallen in love. Right. So let me just get you some. Right. Why I tell you this story, right? You can be telling me which coin. Yes, okay. You've just beaten me there, Nanny. I was just going to ask you. Wait, Scott, because you'll love this story. Is there anybody else that is interested in the Wedgwood raffle? And if yes, do you want it for cash or points? And it will be the proper packaged coin. So while you're deciding on that, I'll tell you what, I need more than just Nanny on it, though. I need another couple of people to say they want the Wedgwood. Otherwise, I'll have to give you a different coin. So I've known Polly for, I don't know, 12 years, maybe a bit longer. And we used to go out quite a bit drinking together, and she won't mind me saying that she's quite a tomboy. What do I mean by points? I mean that you can have it in using your points, as in your reward points, or voucher codes, whatever, or cash. So yeah, points or cash. She won't mind me saying that she's quite a tomboy. She works in the roofing industry with her dad, so she's on building sites every day. She can drink most blokes I know under the table and the full lot. Is there anybody else that wants Wedgwood though, please? For Nanny. Well, not for Nanny, but So, and this was a dead serious conversation. Talking with Polly one night. God, don't. About cheese on toast. And she said to me that I'd have to show her how to make cheese on toast. And you're actually joking me. It's so easy to make cheese on toast.
Right. Do you do it in a
no, hold on. You won't guess how Polly thought you made cheese on toast. She thought that you put the cheese onto the slice of bread. You turn your toaster onto the side and popped your toast into it on the side.
I've done that before, I'm not even lying.
So instead of it standing upright and being a toaster, you lay it flat, and that's how you make cheese on toast.
Yeah.
I will say, in Polly's defence, I see some of the food that she posts up now. Lou, if you tell her that you do it like that, she will love you forever. You'll be her best mate. Yes, Judith, I'm with you. No, it's not a good idea. Come on. But
it is a good idea, to be honest.
In her defence now, she posts up some really nice meals that she's cooked. And I said to her the other day, I couldn't believe how far she's come on. Because she changed completely to the Polly that didn't know how to cut her hair. Now that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we had nobody for the Wedgwood, unfortunately. So I'm only going to do one more because it's only 20 minutes. So the other coins you can have. Yeah, it did work, Scott. What worried me more than everybody sitting here saying, yeah, what a great idea it is. Well done, Polly. That's great. Well, what about when the cheese starts dripping over the edge of the toast? You're going to end up with cheese all in your toaster.
Cheese bread afterwards.
Would it work with sardines and toast? I don't want to know.
There's not.
So the next time Polly comes into the stream or on camera, all you've got to say to her is cheese on toast, and she'll know exactly what's been said. Right, so for the last 20 minutes, tell me what coin you want raffles for, auctions for even, sorry, not raffle. You can have either the Stephen Hawkins, the Gruffalo, the Peter Rabbit. I did say Wedgwood, but nobody wanted Wedgwood. So any other of those coins that you want for auction, let me know what you want. I put other liner under it. I can't believe you genuinely do it like that.
You can buy these bags that you can put in the mic, like where you can put in like the toaster, so you can make it like Polly does, but like upright.
Yeah, unfortunately, Stevie, I didn't offer you the £2 D-Day. The only ones that I know 100% that we've got packaged coins off at the moment are the Frankenstein, Stephen Hawkins, Gruffalo, Peter Rabbit, and a Wedgwood. So they're the 5 coins that I can give you to choose from at the moment. I can make inquiries to find out whether for a future stream we can do any of the others. but they're the ones that I've got at the moment. So if you want any of those for auctions, and literally you decide again, cash your points. And as I always do when I do them, I won't even ask for a starting price. But I need to have at least 3 people interested in it, to be honest. Otherwise, I might as well just give it away. And that's not the point of an auction. Lou, I'm going to tell you off again. I love telling Lou off because she just gets upset and she then hurls me a load of abuse. So it's not a problem. You were meant to remind me to send a card. And you never did. And now I can't even find it. Oh, my life. So do you want any of those coins up for auction? If not, we'll just sit here for, what we got, 18 minutes, and we'll just chill and talk coins anyway. What was I going to do? I was showing you something, wasn't I? I just found it there and I've covered it up again. Because I can be sneaky. Yes, the 50p. Anyone on at 8? Yes, Scott, as far as I'm aware, is on at 8 till 10. Fingers crossed from 10 till 12 is Matt, but it might be just 11 till 12. But the reason I can show you this one is because I can actually put that there, show you it, and have a fag at the same time behind it. So it's quite handy because it's quite a big coin. Well, big card. In your defence, though, Lou, I couldn't have posted it, today, could I? So I will cut you a bit of slack there. But you've got to remind me to send this tomorrow because I am I'm going to keep it otherwise.
It's a beautiful coin, to be honest.
No, the package Peter Rabbit is still sat on my desk waiting to be spent. Again, I need to be reminded of that because I just keep forgetting as well. Honestly, and do you know what's really weird about my memory though? Do you remember when Lou? Do you remember yesterday when Polly was streaming? I was trying to think of a song that she used to put on the jukebox over and over again, and we couldn't remember what it was. Do you remember us talking about that, Lou?
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, good. I was just making sure because I was talking and you just kept on talking.
Oh, sorry.
I thought I was on mute.
Trying to keep it anyway. You've said it from day one. I really do want to keep it, but I've kind of made myself give it away now. I've sent a picture of it to my brother and said I'm sending it to his daughter. Scott's in the loft at the minute. He shouted down, "Do you know who's on at 10?" Yeah, Matt is on at 10. But I have asked him if he wants to that he can come and join you and Scott at any point if he wants to. So when I come off here, we've finished with Polly. That sounds rude. When I finished streaming with Polly yesterday, I come off and went for a bath, and it suddenly came to me in the bath. It was Kenny Logan. God knows what the song was, but it was that she would play it over and over again. So I can remember stuff from 10 years ago, but I can't remember something that I was meant to do yesterday. It's not good. She will love it, Judith. She will. But the more I see it there, I have to hide it. I have to pile stuff on top of it because I know I will keep it otherwise. But I might actually even go as far as packaging it up tonight to send down to her.
Does anyone think I'm a bit lazy?
Hold me now. That was the one. No, sorry. Say again, coin searcher.
Does anyone think I'm a bit lazy if I order a Mackey's to my door?
No. Yeah, Hold Me Now. That is the one she used to play over and over again. It's called Getting Old. It definitely is. Any idea how long the coins from October auctions to come? I've emailed Logan last week as well. Okay, Ian did address this last week, or tried to address it. The original plan with all of the COA coins were that they were due to be sent out when that coin got put into circulation. Before you all jump on and say, whoa, hang on a minute, we didn't know that. That was the original plan. And now Ian sort of readdressed that and had to think about it and thought, hang on a minute, this is going to take us 2 or 3 years to put all these coins into circulation. So it's not right if people are waiting 2 or 3 years for those coins. So they are in the process of trying to get those out a lot quicker. Unfortunately, it's quite a long-winded process to actually, if you think about it, how many did I say they were on the Gruffalo? Was it 750? I forget how many I said. No, it's more than that. I don't know, it's not on there. It was 250 of each letter. So what's that? So it's 1,000 coins that have all got to be taken out of their packaging, new COAs created for them, and then they've all got to be individually stamped. So it's a long-winded process. Good night, Nanny Sue. Hope to see you again soon. So it's a very long-winded process, and that's got to be done with every one of those coins that are listed with the COAs. And I think at the last count, we made it to be about 24 that are listed on there. It doesn't look it, when you first look at it, it doesn't look anywhere near that many. But when you take into account like the RAF, there's more than one of those. Some of the other ones, I can't remember the other ones. There's another one where there's more than one involved. So I think it takes the total up to about 24 coins. And how many are going to be circulated, I believe, also it's going to change from coin to coin. So it's a very, very long-winded process. They've tried to speed it up by sending the coins out to volunteers to be unpackaged. As you know, you saw me, what was it, 718 I had over a weekend. Steve had a load of the Stephen Hawkins to do. So it is something they're trying to address. But at this moment in time, to give an exact date isn't possible at the moment. Because also, so as an example, where we stand at the moment, the Gruffalo has taken priority because that's the coin that's being put into circulation now. Also, which most people aren't aware of, the next coin going into circulation will also be worked on fastly behind the scenes. I haven't got confirmation as of yet of that, but the strong rumours are that the next one going into circulation, it's Frankie. So that'd be a nice one.
That's a big belief.
Yeah.
Yes. I was surprised that it didn't go into circulation, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the rumoured one that's going to go next into circulation. So, you know, if I'm honest with you, Marie, I feel a bit responsible. When we were doing those auctions, I think the CJs, and I take responsibility for that because, you know, it's me that tells them what they can auction and that kind of stuff. So I'll take full responsibility for it. We should have, or I should have got you a more clear date when you would receive those. You know, nobody wants to be waiting a year or two for a coin. But all I can say to you at the moment with regards to that is Ian is working as fast and as hard as he can be to speed the whole process up as well. Obviously, with things that have happened, not just in Ian's personal life, but with regards to the channel, which I'm not even going to enter into discussions about, you know, the past week or so, unfortunately, silly little hiccups like that, and then, you know, Ian's dad end up slowing those processes down. But Ian has assured us that he is. See, again, Marie, this is something that originally that no coins were going to be stamped. Originally, it was just going to be a coin into circulation, exactly as it was done with the Peter Rabbit. And this is one that Louise found in circulate, or Louis' partner found in circulation. The whole purpose of stamping them came about. Okay, Scott, brilliant, mate. Just let us know when you're ready, and I will hop off. The whole purpose of them coming into circulation and being stamped was more, I suppose, twofold, really. It was, to stop any Tom, Dick and Harry ripping a coin out of packaging, whacking it on eBay and saying, look, I found one of these coins, I want 30 quid for it. So stamping them, yes, obviously that can still be replicated, but the idea, I know a few people have messed around with that this time, but the idea,
no one's going to destroy a £10 coin or whatever.
But the idea going forward is that when they're putting them into circulation, or when we're showing you, you know, one that we've received as a gift or one that we've bought, when we show you, we don't show you where it has been stamped. So it's hard for somebody to replicate it. And then if somebody does find one that's been stamped in circulation, they can send that in to Ian to verify whether it has been stamped by him, because it was Ian that was personally doing them last time. Nobody that sends a coin in will get a COA with it. All you will get is your coin back with a letter to say, yes, this is genuine, we stamped it, or no, sorry, somebody's copied that and done it. So it's kind of twofold. One was, yeah, definitely to make it a little bit more collectible. You know, at the end of the day, it is a company that's trying to make money. So stamping them with 5 letters of the company's logo, you know, TGBCH, somebody tell me it's 5 letters.
Yeah, it is.
It made it a bit more collectible, but it also, hopefully, it would stop it being copied. That was just something that Ian, you know what Ian's like, he decides these things overnight. Fortunately, that idea seems to have struck with a lot of people. People are quite keen on that. I know several people that have either ordered or have got the full set of the Gruffalo with the 5 different letters on them. So there's all kind of things like that have delayed the whole process. I mean, I had 718 Gruffalo to unpack, and I think I did it over the course of about 2 4-hour streams. Well, that's not strictly true, because I did cheat and do quite a few of them off screen, purely because I was worried I wouldn't get them finished in time. So it is just silly things that have, delayed the process a little bit. But I can assure you, Marie, they are being looked into, and it is being addressed, and we're trying as hard as possible to get that waiting time down as much as anybody else. Thank you, Scott. I really appreciate that. If you want to press that button, mate, go for it. I'm ready to come out. I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. It really does mean a lot. Hi, Kim, and I'm sorry, but it's bye, Kim, as well. If you want to stay on or switch over, however you want to say it, Scott, if you've not watched Scott, you have got to watch Scott, because the chemistry between, I don't know if Sue's going to be about, but the chemistry between them two are fantastic. So please go over and watch Scott. Good night, Butch, Easy Money, and everybody else that's tuned in. I don't know, I think I only had the one mod. Louise, thank you for all your help. I will now email over the auctions, so that gets dealt with first thing in the morning. So thank you all, and I'll see you soon.
See you soon too.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, now we need to get off there.